What's up, guys? It's Ron from Ronald Law, and we have another lawyer reacts video. We've all seen these pranks online. You know, there's the Bushman, there's the Glitterbomb, but the real question is, are these YouTubers actually liable for their pranks? In this video, we're going to walk through a couple of the more popular YouTubers, and I'm going to rank them. Are the YouTubers liable or not? And finally, we'll go into Mark Rober's Glitterbomb. You know, this whole video was prompted by his Glitterbomb 5.0. So if you haven't watched this series, it's super satisfying. He basically had a porch pirate come and steal a box. He decided to then put another box with fake package that had glitter inside. You open up the box, glitter throws everywhere. It's impossible to get out. It's really satisfying. I mean, I enjoy these, but what the question is, I think we can all agree that eventually there's a line, and a line that you can't cross. If Mark had put a hand grenade in one of these boxes and a porch pirate takes the lid off and he blows off a finger, he's missing a digit, I think that crosses the line. And so what is the question for liability? We're going to walk through 3 or 4 different YouTubers and get to Mark Rober's Glitterbomb for a decision. All right, we're starting off with Bushman. He's actually in the UK, but we're going to pretend like he's in the US to be applicable to our law. So he's literally a man dressed as a bush. I think this is the most innocuous type of pranker, right? He's not touching anybody. He's just kind of giving a gentle scare. And the main thing here is assault and battery. So if you actually touch somebody, that's a battery. It's an unwanted touching. But if you just look like you're going to hit them, that's your fist raised like this, that can be assault. And so, again, I think that this guy is probably the lowest of the ranking. He's really not upsetting too many people. The worst is that you drop a coffee and, you know, I think they should pay for your coffee. But that's about it for damages. It's really pretty harmless. I don't think anybody is too scared. Well, this guy's pretty scared. And the main thing you probably just want to watch out for is this lady here, right? You got to expect people to self-defend and hit you with their purse. But that's probably about the limit of harm from this. So for this ranking, I give it a not liable. You're not going to be liable for any damages. Now, this next one is a pretty fun video. It's touching on the escalator, and I like this one. It's just kind of funny. So let's take a look.
Incognito.
He's touching.
I like a little mystery. Let me see you without the sunglasses.
There's this guy with the sunglasses. Says, I'm going to pick that up. Don't worry, he's a nice guy.
Ride you
Sorry
like
about
a zebra.
that.
Oh,
Now, this is definitely a battery. It's a touching, but in terms of damages or liability, it has to be an unwanted touching. So here, this guy, he's pretty excited. It's clearly going to be a wanted touching, and I don't think there's going to be any damages from this type of case. So also, this type of YouTuber prank gets a pass, no liability. All right, so this next video is about a common phrase that you've heard, you know, you can't yell fire in a crowded theater because of the rush and harm, but this guy puts out a speaker and then it's going to play some machine gun or some gunshot noises. Is that legal, and is he liable? Because as we'll see, you know, the people definitely have real reactions, and again, dropped phones, people could be running, they have a elevated heart rate. Look at these guys. They're scared. They hear the gunshots and they're hitting it. But again, this is a free speech. I don't think this is in the U.S. It's like Bangalore or something. But in the U.S., you have a right to free speech. So you're allowed to play these machine gun noises, gunshots. Again, no liability. So these next guys, they're really going to start to grind my gears. These are aggressively farting. These guys are just, you know, they annoy the crap out of me. I just want to punch them in the face. And we're going to see some of their pranks here. I think they definitely cross the line, and I'm going to advise you, if you're a victim, punch them in the face, because they are absolutely
Does Daddy like that?
You're defensible.
Porch, you need to know.
This is a touching. You know, there is a molecular level, then that has been proven to be
Wait, here's the Cheerios.
I mean, these
Cheerios.
people get very angry.
All right.
And I think they're fully defended.
I just shit on you. I'm gonna
I
do it
think
again.
their actions are fully defensible if you are using your fists, right? And there's a line. I don't think you can pull out your SIG P320 and execute one of them in Walmart. Absolutely, you are justified in using whatever means you have to defend yourself. Now, you can punch them, you can beat them up, but the line really is that you can't chase them. I think that that's where you really want to start to control your emotions and don't chase them. You don't want to go after them and use aggression beyond what they've already done to you. And that's really the key to all self-defense claims is, did you escalate, or were you defending your space and your personal property, including your shopping cart, right? Because an extension of yourself does count as a battery. So if you're still with me, thanks, Ron from Ronald Law. Let's get to Mark Rober's Glitterbomb. So he's posted these series of videos, and I've been following them for about 4 or 5 years. And recently he just posted the final iteration, which is Glitterbomb 5.0. We're just going to walk through the different levels because I think starting from Glitterbomb 1.0, it's really pretty harmless. Okay, you can stand in front of a judge, and even if somebody's suing you, you say, Your Honor, it was a harmless prank, and he's probably going to grant you that for Glitterbomb 1.0. When it first started, it was just a tiny little cup. It had some cell phones, but it's escalated now, and it's had sirens and car horns and multiple fart spray cans and 80 PSI pressurized things. So let's take a look at how it got started. A guy steals his package. He goes to his workshop and creates this, right? That's his whole shtick, is he's an engineer. He loves building things. I think he's got way too much free time on his hands, but there it is. This glitter goes everywhere, and I think it's pretty harmless. You're not going to have a lot of liability with Glitterbomb 1.0. Let's look at Glitterbomb 2.0. Now, he's starting to up the ante. Like so many things on YouTube, he takes a good thing and he pushes it too far until you hardly recognize yourself in the mirror anymore. He gets Macaulay Culkin on here. He increases the fart spray. Again, it's still very entertaining. I don't think that Glitterbomb 2.0 is going to really cause that much damage. We're talking very small doses of the fart spray. It is liquid, but overall, Glitterbomb 2.0 still gets a pass from me as lawyer reacts, no liability. However, he keeps going, and let's look at Glitterbomb 3.0. Right? He's building bigger boxes now. He's adding inductive charging, which means this thing's got a lot of power, and the fart spray liquid is really being upped. And I think this is where it's starting to get a little concerning because the smell is so powerful, and I would classify it really as a poison. It's a hazardous material. So Glitterbomb 3.0, I do think there's liability. You know, the power behind the application is just a little bit too high. And now we're at 4.0. You've got 80 PSI. They've got these boxer arms going up in the air. And I think that really you start to cross a line where you could damage or harm some of these innocent bystanders. And that's really what this is turning down to. And what is a likely scenario is that he's going to hurt a bystander. And there's a toddler in one of these videos. There's an old grandma. And those are the people that you're going to hurt, right? I don't care really about the porch pirate. I think they have unclean hands. They're going to lose a lot of credibility. But really the situation, and he says he has lawyers that tell him he can't sell this product online. As his lawyer, I would say, look, you know, Glitterbomb 4.0, that's your last one. No more power, no more increased pressure. You know, you've got batteries, electrical systems. And this is the same for if you're a commercial landlord, you've got to protect your property because you're liable to other people regardless of, you know, their entry. And so just think about this toddler here. If the fart spray has a malfunction, he's got liters of fart spray and it just dumps all that liquid into somebody's eyes. I get it. You know, he's a bad kid. But the toddler is innocent. And really, if they have to go to the hospital and rinse their eye out and they have damages, that's probably a $70,000 hospital bill. Yes, they may sue the porch pirate as somebody who's liable, but Mark Rober also has deep pockets. And I 100% would sue him for building a faulty device that injured an innocent bystander. And just think about an old grandma with all of these lights and the horn. If they drop dead and they have a heart attack, who are they going to sue? Are they going to sue the porch pirate? No, there's no liability. But Mark Rober, he has deep pockets, and you do sue them. So for Glitterbomb 4.0 and 5.0, I'm going to say you are liable. This is exceeding what is just a harmless prank. You can't just brush it aside. I think that the power levels and everything here is just too high. So that's it for this YouTuber prank lawyer reacts video. If you found it funny, smash that like button, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and otherwise we'll see you next time.